On today's show, we have a cherry crucifix, a Virgin of Vladimir and Christ the Teacher diptych, and a statue of St. Paul, here on EWTN Religious Catalog.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
Hello, I'm Emily Lasusa, and today on EWTN Religious Catalog, I have some beautiful holy reminders for you of the sanctity of human life. We'll also take a look at the works of some great church theologians who have feast days this week. At the end of every January, we remember the sanctity of life. So today I have a very special, brand new rosary to show you. It was designed exclusively for EWTN from premier Italian rosary maker Ghirelli in collaboration with Canadian sculptor Timothy Schmalz. It's the National Life Rosary. These milk white, real Bohemian glass beads are 5 by 7 millimeter ovals from the Czech Republic. There's a solitary 6 millimeter round gold metal bead with diamond effects positioned as the middle of the first 3 Hail Mary beads, representing the gift of life, surrounded and protected by the mother and father, Mary and Joseph, the family or the domestic church. The unique centerpiece and crucifix are both miniature representations of large sculptures created by figurative artist Timothy P. Schmalz. The inspiration for these sculptures was to bring people into contemplation about the reality of all life, to be a celebration and a persuasion that life is sacred. Now, here's sculptor Timothy Schmalz to talk about this stunning piece.
It was important for me to be a part of the National Life Rosary project because I love the idea of having little sculptures that people can carry with them. And it's like a constant form of using artwork for prayer. I always thought that my sculptures are like visual prayers, but to have them actually small and tactile so people can actually pray with them is awesome.
The best part about this EWTN exclusive rosary is that a portion of the proceeds will go towards furthering the pro-life cause. You can bless someone else's life as well as your own. Here's a great gift for a baby shower or baptism. It's a pro-life onesie. Pamper your little gift of life with this cute and cuddly cotton onesie. It's a cheerful blue with fun white lettering that says pro-life, and the O is a child's handprint with a sweet heart in the center. It's made of 100% combed ring-spun cotton with flat lock seams, double needle, ribbed binding on the neck, shoulders, sleeves, and leg openings. It has 3 reinforced snaps at the bottom for quick changes, and the neck opens wide for ease in getting the onesie on and off. It's amazing how a little thing like a pro-life t-shirt or a onesie can spark a conversation about the sanctity of life. That's something so simple and easy that we can do to witness to life. Another thing that we can and should do is pray every day for an end to abortion. Here's a little book to help you in your prayer. Pro-Life Reflections for Every Day. In this wonderful book, Father Frank Pavone provides a reflection on a passage from Scripture or other church document and a prayer for each day of the year. It has a lovely green vinyl cover with gold details, including an image of the Holy Family. I'll show you the inside as well, so you can see there's a different prayer for every day, as I said. What a great little book to especially pray with during this month of January and all throughout the year. There's a very powerful pro-life film that I want to share with you next. It's UNPLANNED on DVD, including bonus behind-the-scenes interviews. The film is based on the best-selling book which tells the true story of Abby Johnson, one of the youngest Planned Parenthood clinic directors in the nation. Abby had bought into the lie that she was helping women and was involved in about 22,000 abortions. But one day, what she witnessed on the job changed everything. When Abby didn't know where to turn, she walked across the sidewalk to her former enemies, the 40 Days for Life prayer warriors. And today, Abby's one of the most ardent pro-life advocates in the country and assists other workers who choose to leave the abortion industry. This powerful movie gives an eye-opening look inside the abortion industry through one woman's inspiring story of transformation. Here's a powerful companion book to help couples find comfort and healing after the loss of a child. Nursery of Heaven: Miscarriage, Stillbirth, and Infant Loss in the Lives of the Saints and Today's Parents by Patrick O'Hearn and Cassie Everts. Miscarriage, stillbirth, and infant loss happen more often than we realize, leaving many to suffer in isolation. In this book, not only will couples be able to relate to the experiences from saints, they will also receive hope and consolation in their sufferings from parents who have suffered a similar loss. It includes such beautiful prayers as a blessing of parents after a miscarriage or stillbirth, the order for the naming of an infant who died before birth, and various novenas. This book also provides practical wisdom for our pastors, family, and friends to help those who are grieving their child find healing. What a beautiful and very necessary book that would be wonderful to give to anyone who's suffered a loss. Just seeing the beautiful cover alone, with our Blessed Mother surrounded by these beautiful children, gives me such comfort as I think even of my own little saint in heaven. It's important to surround the pregnant mamas in your life with so much love and support. Saint Gerard is the patron saint of expectant mothers, so we have a lovely gift set to show you next. What a great gift to show a mom that you care. This beautifully packaged gift set includes a 3.5-inch figure of Saint Gerard with a matching holy card. Saint Gerard is the patron of expectant mothers and has become associated with the pro-life movement. A miracle attributed to his intercession is the safe delivery of a mother who unexpectedly went into labor and was on the verge of losing her baby. After a handkerchief that once belonged to Saint Gerard was applied to her, her pain abated and she gave birth to a healthy child, something that would have been very rare indeed during that time, given the complications. Well, after that, the church held up Gerard as a special patron for all women to have a safe and healthy pregnancy and delivery. The gift box includes the history of the saint and a prayer for his intercession. The statue is made of resin. January the 25th is the feast of the conversion of St. Paul. On this day, we recall how one of the most infamous persecutors of the early Christians became one of the most influential of apostles. Well, in the film, St. Paul, Apostle of Christ, Paul is spending his last days in a dark and bleak prison cell, awaiting execution by Emperor Nero. Luke, his friend and physician, risks his life when he ventures into Rome to visit him. The movie stars Jim Caviezel, James Faulkner, Olivier Martinez, John Lynch, and Joanne Whalley.
Love that is not easily angered. Love that rejoices in truth. Love that never delights in evil. Love that protects, trusts, hopes, endures all things.
The DVD includes bonus material and 3 featurettes. The running time is 108 minutes. I think you'll love this gorgeous statue of St. Paul the Apostle. St. Paul is depicted here holding a book to symbolize his many writings and a sword. Saints are often depicted with the instrument of their martyrdom, and St. Paul was beheaded just outside the walls of Rome. But the sword here also reminds us of the many references Paul made in his writings to the armor of God, the sword of the Spirit, and the word of God being sharper than any two-edged sword. The statue is beautifully detailed, and he stands 10 inches tall, and it's made of resin. Now, if you are like me, you've collected more than a few holy cards over the years. So here we have a holy card collection book, and it comes with 5 laminated holy cards. This handy little book has 20 transparent protective plastic pages inside that will hold 40 standard paper or laminated holy cards. It has a soft, dark blue faux leather cover that's stamped with a gold cross in the center, with the text, "My Holy Cards," along the bottom. The book has an adjustable double snap closure and measures 3.5 by 5.25 inches. And it does come with 5 laminated starter cards, including a prayer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, a prayer to the Blessed Virgin, St. John the Baptist, St. Paul the Apostle, who we've just been speaking about, and finally St. Peter. I have one of these little books to hold special holy cards that I've already collected for my baby son. This would be a wonderful way to keep cards together of your favorite saints, prayers or devotions, or the holy cards that you receive for First Holy Communions, for weddings, or for funerals. We recently celebrated St. Francis de Sales feast day on January the 24th. He's a special patron saint of writers and of Christian unity. In the late 16th and 17th centuries, St. Francis conducted much spiritual direction, and he also worked tirelessly to reconcile many Protestants to the Catholic Church. He did much of this great work using the written word, writing letters to the lay people he guided, and tracts to correct the errors of Protestantism. St. Francis was a bishop, a renowned confessor, a saint, and a doctor of the Church. We have for you here his great legacy work, An Introduction to the Devout Life. This book is one of the widest read Catholic books of all time. It's written especially for lay people as a guidebook on how to get to heaven. It's thorough, authoritative, and reliable, and gives excellent instruction and advice on a wide variety of subjects, including virtues, the sacraments, temptation, and more. Just as holiness is for everyone, this book is for everyone. It's laid out in short chapters, which make it easier to digest and really pray, even journal with each section. You'll see here on the front that the other name for this work is Philothea. The book is addressed as a personal letter to Philothea, the lover of God, representing the reader. St. Francis de Sales shows us that the devout life is a lovely, pleasant, and happy life. How beautiful. This great work can be even more accessible to you if you listen to it on CD audiobook. Listen to the spiritual classic by St. Francis de Sales as you work in the kitchen, drive, or sit by the fire maybe with a cup of tea on a winter's day. You can take in this great work and hopefully grow in holiness, even if you aren't a great reader. We could all benefit from this encouragement and direction on living the devout life. If the introduction to the devout life is already a great favorite of yours and you find yourself turning to the words of this great saint again and again, then you might like to wear this beautiful pendant. It's a 14-karat gold-filled St. Francis de Sales pendant with chain. The metal measures a 1/2 inch tall by a 1/4 inch wide. It hangs from an 18-inch gold-filled light curb chain with lobster claw clasp. St. Francis de Sales, again, is the patron saint of writers, authors, teachers, and deafness. You may not have heard the story that once St. Francis taught the faith to a deaf man using a signing system that they created together. That just shows the great love of God, passion for teaching, and gentle compassion of this amazing man. And here's our St. Francis de Sales Tiny Saints clip-on. This whimsical clip-on caricature of St. Francis de Sales is perfect to hang on backpacks, zippers, and keychains. Each clip-on is made of a soft plastic material with a sturdy swivel lobster claw clasp. We have so many of these wonderful saints available on our website, EWTNRC.com. They're regularly priced at $5 each, but quantities of 3 or more will be discounted to $4 each when added to your cart. Trust me, it will be easy for you to find 3 that you love. Lent begins this year on Ash Wednesday, February the 17th, and that will be here before we know it. So I want to show you several devotional items that would enrich your Lenten season. The first is this cherry crucifix with Italian corpus. This is a beautiful, genuine cherry wood crucifix with an Italian silver-plated corpus and a gold tone halo. It's 13 inches tall and has nicely beveled edges. Right now you'll save $10 on this lovely crucifix. Display it in your home throughout Lent, maybe in place of a piece of secular artwork that decorates your home, as a reminder of what Jesus did for you. Lent is always a wonderful time to reflect on God's infinite mercy. So we have 2 great Divine Mercy items for you next. Our Italian Divine Mercy wall plaque features an elevated oval of the Divine Mercy image, with the words, "Jesus, I trust in you," along the bottom. The plaque that the image is mounted on has a dark brown wood finish embossed with decorative gold scrolling at the corners. It measures 5 1/4 inches high by 3 1/4 inches wide. I really love this Divine Mercy magnetic rosary bracelet next. This bracelet is an entire 5-decade rosary that fits easily on your wrist so you can be ready to pray anytime, any place. This is my favorite style of rosary bracelet to wear. It really is so handy. It's made with 4mm deep red Hail Mary beads and larger 7mm double-capped Our Father beads. It has a small silver-tone crucifix and Divine Mercy centerpiece with the Holy Family on the reverse of the medal and the Divine Mercy on the opposite side. It measures 7 1/2 inches. One of my favorite features that you saw when I put it on is it has a magnetic clasp, so it is so easy to take on and off. And that's what you need to have if you're going to be praying with it throughout your day. It's perfect to wear for every day of Lent, and I think it would be an especially nice St. Valentine's gift, since that special day is just around the corner, a couple of days before Ash Wednesday. Here's a gorgeous diptych of the Virgin of Vladimir and Christ the Teacher. This classic wooden diptych features beautifully detailed gold foil icons of the Virgin of Vladimir and Christ the Teacher. It's great for displaying in your home, on a desk or a bedside table. It's made of wood with 2 metal hinges, and since it folds flat, it's great for travel. And with an image like Christ the Teacher, it couldn't be more perfect for a college student or anyone maybe who's studying from home right now. It measures approximately 8 1/2 inches wide when open and is 7 inches high. It's just beautiful. I love the vibrant colors, the pinks, reds, and blues. It's made in the Ukraine, and best of all, it's at a great price right now. According to the old calendar of the church year, St. Polycarp is remembered on January the 26th. We wanted to take the opportunity to share a special DVD with you, Polycarp, Perfect Love Casts Out Fear on DVD. In this feature film, a young slave girl, Anna, is rescued by Christians in 2nd century Smyrna and is befriended by their aged bishop, Polycarp, who had been a disciple of St. John the Apostle. From him, she learns about Jesus and the Catholic faith. When the Roman proconsul demands that all citizens worship Caesar to show their allegiance to Rome, Polycarp and the Christians must find the courage to stand for their faith against the growing threat of persecution. Anna is forced to come to grips with the truth about Christ and choose whom she is willing to live and die for. It's one DVD with a running time of 93 minutes.
Anna, tonight you have received your freedom from slavery. Likewise, we have been delivered from the bondage of sin, and through the perfect love of God have been welcomed into His family.
Also this week, on January the 28th, we remember one of the great theologians of all time, St. Thomas Aquinas. Maybe he's a saint that you've never gotten around to reading. Well, this book would be a fantastic place to start. It's the Summa THEOLOGIAE, a concise translation. The great work of St. Thomas Aquinas is skillfully edited here by Timothy McDermott to capture the essence of his teaching in a fresh and concise book about 1/6 of its original length. The Summa, written by St. Thomas Aquinas from 1265 until his death in 1274, is his most famous work and is the greatest, most ambitious, most rational book of theology ever written, a compilation of all the main theological teachings of that time. What a resource for us today, and this edition makes it possible for some of us who aren't ready to tackle the tremendous work in its longer form. Books like this are wonderful to allow more of us to be informed, well-read Catholics who know our faith and are better prepared to defend it. Our last item today is another great book to help in this regard. It's 5 Proofs of the Existence of God. Author and philosophy professor Dr. Edward Fesser provides a detailed, updated exposition and defense of 5 of the historical most important, though in recent years largely neglected, philosophical proofs of God's existence. It also offers a thorough treatment of each of the key divine attributes: unity, simplicity, eternity, omnipotence, omniscience, perfect goodness, and so forth, showing that they must be possessed by the God whose existence is shown by these proofs. This work aims to vindicate the view of the greatest philosophers of the past. Thinkers like Aristotle, Plotinus, Augustine, Aquinas, Leibniz, and many others, and the existence of God can be established with certainty by way of purely rational arguments. It's incredible to me how God allows us to use our minds to discover and discern the truth. And yet there is still so much about God and our faith that we can never know or fully understand, at least not on this earth. Another reason for us to be excited to get to heaven. Here's a recap of all the items we showed you today and information on how to order. Today we showed you the National Life Rosary. It's item number 41303 for $37.95. The Pro-Life Onesie is item number PLO for $15.95. The book Pro-Life Reflections for Every Day is item number 6809 for $10. Unplanned on DVD, plus bonus behind-the-scenes interviews, is item number 8675D for $17.99. The book Nursery of Heaven is item number 9302 for $15. The St. Gerard Gift Set is item number 50295 for $11. Paul, Apostle of Christ on DVD is item number 7826D for $16.95. The St. Paul the Apostle statue is item number 62993 for $37. The Holy Card Collection book with 5 laminated holy cards is item number 624BLK for $10. The book An Introduction to the Devout Life is item number 1253 for $15. The Introduction to the Devout Life on CD audiobook is item number 31072 for $26. The 14-karat gold-filled St. Francis de Sales pendant with chain is item number 9035G for $83. The St. Francis de Sales Tiny Saints clip-on is item number H051 for $5. The Cherry Crucifix with Italian Corpus is item number 80161 for $39.99, discounted from $50. The Italian Divine Mercy wall plaque is item number E7536 for $15. The Divine Mercy magnetic rosary bracelet is item number 36672 for $20. The Virgin of Vladimir and Christ the Teacher diptych is item number U237 for $13.99, discounted from $24. The Polycarp DVD film is item number 7659D for $20. The book Summa Theologiae, a concise translation, is item number 12107 for $45. And the book 5 Proofs of the Existence of God is item number 41339 for $20. To order your holy reminders, please visit EWTNRC.com. Our website is safe and secure. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Or you can give us a call at 1-800-854-6316. Call center hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Eastern. God bless you and your family. I'll see you next time.